We are back on the hunt 1 week later. Today, the plan is to wait for the boss Tom to show and pass on the jakes. We start walking from the parking lot around 4:45-ish, and we take the same path as last week. On today's hunt, we show up at this spot right around 5:30 a.m., and we hear that beautiful sound just down the hill to our northwest. We decided to get closer and move down the hill this way, because this is where they were moving around in the morning last week. And it turns out we snuck in close to the group of gobblers just off to our left. We later realized that these gobblers are jakes, and the Tom is somewhere around 80 to 100 yards off to our right. The jakes end up being about 30 yards to our left. So with that, let's jump into the hunt, starting just before the turkeys start flying down.
The first jake flies down, then the second, third, and fourth follow close behind. Shortly after, the Tom flies down and lands in the open field. A hen from a tree to our left joins him. Then a single jake flies out into the open as well, though he doesn't quite approach the Tom and hen. Here's an overview. We've got 4 jakes on the ground, grouped together, one lone jake standing in the middle of the field, and the Tom and hen off to the side. We see the single jake walking in toward us. There's also a jake still perched up in the tree, about to fly down. So, at this moment, we've got one jake on the ground above us, the jake walking in toward us, the 4 jakes in the corner, and the Tom and hen in the field. The 4 jakes come into view, and the lone jake is still heading our way. I'm focused on the 4 and didn't see the lone jake until after I call to the others as they start moving away. But remember, we're holding out for the Tom. The plan is to pass on the jakes and wait for the prize. Our decoy and this jake are only about 8 yards in front of us. And as soon as I start to move the camera on my hand to view the jake, it looks like he sees the movement and gives off a warning cluck. This stops the other 4 jakes, who may have been approaching the single jake in order to chase him off. The 4 jakes, probably subordinate, decide to chase off the lone jake. Eventually, they walk back into the tree line and later make their way over the hill. The single Jake in the field runs back and disappears into the tree line too. Let's not forget, there's still a Jake behind us. He finally comes in, but ends up clucking and putting around for about 10 minutes, just hanging out. Eventually, the single Jake joins him for a bit. Then, both of them dip back into the trees and head down toward the open field again. We shift our focus back to the tom and hen. The hen has been very slowly making her way towards us, and with great anticipation. We hope that she will bring the tom in with her. Then, out of nowhere, a cow comes into view, moves straight towards the tom and hen, and suddenly runs at them and chases them down towards the creek. As you can see, it turns out we weren't the only hunters in the area. Last week the cows helped us. This time the cows favored the other hunters. With the prize taken by the other hunters, we pack up and pursue the Jakes. We spot them, but by the time we get near where we think they should be, they have either gone silent or long gone. Still, we saw lots of action, and in the end, it was a great day to be out in the turkey woods. So with that, we will wrap things up. Thank you for joining the hunt, and we'll see you next time.
I'm in the whip, ayy. I'm finna dip, ayy. I got my ice, ayy. It's real bright, ayy. I'm finna slide, ayy. She wanna ride, ayy. Have a good time, ayy. All my friends just died.